What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's time for this year's winter update. So since the fall update video, let's just start with my cancer. If you haven't seen the fall update video, go check it out. I just briefly talk about what happened during the fall season of myself and the bands I'm in. So since that video, good things have been happening, actually. Let's start, like I said before, let's start with the cancer update. Of course, I still have lymphocytic leukemia. However, I did see the blood doctor back in, I think it was November. Yeah, the first couple weeks of, or days of November. Got blood work done for the guy and etc. to where everything is going in the right direction, meaning that I do not need treatment right now. He's so impressed with how things are going. Instead of me seeing him every 3 months, he wants to see me every 6 months. And instead of getting labs once a month, now it's once every 2 months. In fact, I'm going to get labs tomorrow. So that's really good. And in 6 months, he's going to order, when I see him, he's going to order another bone marrow biopsy to kind of see where I'm at. He's kind of not puzzled, but usually you don't see people go in that direction when it comes to cancer. Thankfully, I'm not going the other way to where I need treatment or I'm sick and dying. So that's been really good. And I'm sadly type 2 diabetic. It's my own fault because I like sweets. Shouldn't be having any of it, frankly. However, my last doctor visit, my A1C went from 6.4 to 6.1 in 3 months. So that's really good. The doctor said if I just keep sticking with what I'm doing, there's a good chance in maybe 6 to 9 months, I'll be hopefully off the medication. And I'll be back into pre-diabetic. And then if I just keep going, I won't be in pre-diabetic anymore. So it takes time. Speaking of that, sadly, I did gain all that weight back that I lost so much in the fall because I was so sick. I think I also said in the fall update that I kept having food poisoning every other Saturday. Turns out that wasn't it. I was on a certain diabetic med. I'm not going to say which one it is because I don't want the company to hear this and sue me. Because there's really no, well, actually there is evidence of this. It is a side effect of this med, but I'm not going to say it anyway. It's the kind that you inject once a week. And the first 2 shots were fantastic. I legitimately wasn't as hungry. I wasn't getting the shakes after eating breakfast for a couple hours. After I ate, I should say. I was legitimately getting thinner. But for some reason, around the 3rd shot is when I started to have food poisoning. The first time I thought, well, I had a bad burrito, maybe the green chili wasn't cooked right. Got over that. Was still eating, but I still felt weird. I started to have these headaches. And then the second week, my husband and I had pizza. Sammy's at pizza, you know. And I got sick and he didn't. So I'm like, what is happening here? So the following Monday, that last food poisoning, I went to urgent care. I thought I had some kind of stomach thing for some reason, but the doctor informed me, oh, this med you're on, these are the side effects, along with dehydration. It suppresses hunger. It can also, you can lose muscle mass by losing weight. And one of the kickers was gastroparalysis. It's a thing. So, let's see, there was a period where I didn't have the med. This was after the fact. That's right. I was already off the med because I took the last shot. I got sick. I figured, okay, well, something's up with that. So the doctor said, the urgent care doctor said, usually patients taking it, this is normal. Just keep with your dosage and yada yada. Well, not thankfully. I keep saying thankfully when it comes to American health insurance or U.S. health insurance. I am covered through the state where I live. Sadly, the insurance company wouldn't renew the basic dose because I guess you're supposed to go up a dose after the first 4 injections, and the doctor that wrote the script didn't write that. So I went 2 weeks without the med. I had no diabetic meds whatsoever, not even metformin pills. I was on nothing for 2 weeks. So then finally I get the same injection stuff, but now it's double dose in 1 shot. I'm like, all right, let's just go. It's working. You know, stick the medication in, and I got sick the next day. And I called the doctor's office. I'm like, what is happening here? And then they explained that the side effects can last up to a month. and the headaches were from dehydration. My urine wasn't looking good because I was dehydrated. I said, all right, I'm not taking this pill. I'm not taking this stuff anymore, I should say. This is too much. I can't just not eat. They were like, well, just take it easy. I'm like, I work on my feet all day and I go to the gym 7 days a week because I'm trying to lose weight. I can't just sit around and do nothing. And a friend of mine's on the same medication. It works for him, but he drinks nothing but like protein shakes, and he has vegetables every now and then, and he has to be careful with that. You can't live off protein shakes. What is that? That's not healthy at all. So I'm like, I'm not taking this anymore. Put me back on metformin. I'll do it the old school way. And then fast forward to December. Actually, it is December. Sorry, it was November. Yeah, November 15th is when I saw my doctor, and he said, your A1C is great. Because I explained to him, because he asked me which one I'm on. I'm like, I'm on the metformin that I was on before. I'm not taking that other stuff anymore. He's like, well, the metformin's working. It's just going to be a longer time period before you're off the med. I'm like, I don't care. But sadly, since I dropped all that weight so fast, plus I was sick with bronchitis/pneumonia, I dropped 17 pounds in 3 weeks. That's not healthy. I look fantastic, but I was sick as hell. Sadly, the body thought, oh, you lost all that weight. You must have been sick and dying, which isn't really wrong. Let's make you fat again. So I gained all that weight back. So I'm back to 220 pounds. I just can't seem to shake it, man. And another thing, I'm having surgery again. Hernia surgery again. 2. Say with me, again. Same area, right above where the last one was. And I have an identical one on my right side. I have what's called a bilateral hernia. I asked the doctor, why do I keep tearing on my midsection? And he thinks, and this sounds right, since I lost all that weight so fast, whatever fat was either suppressing or holding onto or stretching or whatever it was to the muscles, it's not there anymore, or there's a lot less of it. The muscles didn't really know what to do. So I simply got into a car and I just felt it tear, and it went right down to the groin on my left side. I immediately knew it was a hernia because I had this happen last year. So, and then a week later, actually, you know what's funny? Not funny, haha. I go get the ultrasound because I emailed the doctors that did the surgery when I came in. I think maybe the mesh ripped because I didn't know I had a hernia. I thought maybe the mesh tore because I heard that can happen every now and then. And so let's get you an ultrasound, and that tech found that thing right away, which was good because I think the last time I went like 3 months trying to find it with 2 different ultrasounds, a CT scan, and all sorts of shit. Thankfully, the guy found it right away to where he's like, oh, like his eyes were wide, like he found it. And then my right side felt great. And then at work, I stepped into the car, the right side does it. And I knew what it was too. It was the exact same sensation. That being said, I feel fine. This isn't as bad as the last one, ironically, even though I have 2 identical hernias around my hip muscles and hip bones. Front hip, I should say. This is okay. I mean, sometimes like leaning down hurts and sometimes it swells up. It's nowhere near the last time when it was affecting other stuff down south. Thankfully, that isn't happening this time. So surgery for that is on January 6th, my birthday. My 46th birthday, I'm having surgery. They wanted to do it 2 days before Christmas or 2 days, or actually the day before New Year's Eve. I said no to both because Blue Jay and the Pigeons is playing a wonderful show coming up at the Lobo Theater for their New Year's Eve party. I'm like, I'm actually feeling okay. Now, if they did the surgery beforehand, then we would find a fill-in person or something, because they called us. I didn't call them. I told the band, regardless if I have surgery or not, we have to play this show. It is just too important to not do it. So I told all the band members, please try to be safe and healthy. We have 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. No, wait. 1, 2. Yeah, 2.5 weeks before the final show of this year for us. Not the final gig, obviously. We're going to go on next year. But for 2025, it's our last show of the year. The plan was to be done in October. But once they called, we couldn't say no. That was insane. I'm gonna adjust this just a tad, if I can. Whatever. Speaking of more Blue Jay stuff, our record is done. I have the master tracks. We dropped our single of Santa Baby on YouTube. I'm gonna put a link to that in the description, or at the end of the video, you'll see like the Blue Jay YouTube thing up in the corner somewhere. Go check that out. It's really, really killer. It's basically Eartha Kitt, Santa Baby, but our style / jazz, which we're not jazz musicians, but you can hear the jazz influence in that. We're on DistroKid. We just have to get the logos to the right thumbnail size for that website, and then you can finally buy our stuff online. We're going to release singles as time goes on. We're really excited about it, really happy with how the record turned out, I should say. So subscribe to the Blue Jay channel, find us on Facebook, yada yada. I'll put all that stuff in the description. Subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, hit that thumbs up or thumbs down. What else happened? Oh, my stepdad and I, we have played 2 shows in the last couple months. We played one in October at a brewery for a local charity company called, I think it's Kids Cook. Basically, it's a nonprofit organization that teaches kids how to cook food and how to be chefs. And Andy, who booked Blue Jay for the gun violence prevention show we played in the summer, hit me up and said, hey, can Blue Jay do this? I'm like, sadly we can't. Most of the band members have other stuff going on, but my stepdad and I can play it. So we did that, and we just played Ponderosa Brewery yesterday afternoon for our singer Alex and Blue Jay. It's her market event, and we played, I think, a 2-hour set, and it was a great time to where the venue themselves want us back. So that's great. So that's a very unexpected, pleasant note that Mark and I got to play a couple times this year, and people want us back, which is awesome. Not saying we're terrible people or we suck or not, but we're a very niche thing. It's 2 of us playing wanky guitar to cover songs and a couple originals. But people liked it and the club liked it, so good enough for me. So still at the same job, not going anywhere for that. I'm definitely going to miss it in the recovery time for my surgery, because I actually do love my day job. I know we're supposed to, as musicians, work the 9-to-5 job and push towards music and hate the day job, but I think I can do both. I can still pursue music in my 40s, mid 40s to late 40s now, and still work the day job and be happy. You don't have to be miserable to do stuff, in life. You want that drive to do this full time, but at my age and my health, I definitely can't tour anymore because I have to have my cancer monitored. I can't be on the road for 6 months when I get labs and blood doctor stuff. So the touring stuff is, unless it's a weekend trip, it's not happening anymore. I've accepted that now. I think we just need to push. I didn't join Taxi this year. I remember last year on the winter recap, the 2024 recap, I said I was going to join Taxi this year. That sadly didn't happen. Just money. I'm a guitar player. I'm going to buy music gear, even though I don't need it. That being said, I was gifted this beautiful guitar from my brother for Christmas. I still have my vintage Les Paul and my Soul R7. I'm set. I'm set on guitars, and I still have my Loomis 7 if I need it, and my Squier Strat. I'm good on guitars. I've been using this one since I got it. It's an early gift, and I got Jeff an early gift too. He's had this since I think October. I bought him. I pointed over there, so I restrung it and oiled the fretboard and polished the frets. I got him a blue Gretsch hollow body. He wants that tone for Blue Jay, and I just bought a used Black Friday sale floor model of the Boss Gen 3, and I'm loving this thing. I finally got the push channel to work right. Not saying it's difficult, but I've seen people say, well, you got to really dial it in, and it's an art form almost to use the push channel because it's such a specific sound. It can either sound really good or really bad. In my opinion, there's no in the middle. Right now, I just got it sounding good. So I'm really happy I bought this thing. I miss the other amp because I did so much with that. It's still at the music shop, but considering the fact that Boss, they've obviously phased out the original Katana head, I highly doubt they're going to keep the Mach 2 stuff up anytime soon. So I think I'm not saying we're forced to buy Gen 3s, but I think eventually the Gen 2, if you want to call it that, it's eventually not going to be on the site. That's just my theory. I could be wrong. I don't work for Boss. I have no idea. It makes sense, I guess, because they got rid of the original one when stuff starts to get upgraded and stuff. So, but you never know. I mean, if it's one of those things where nobody buys the amp for months at a time, then maybe I'll buy it back. It'll be my backup rig. I still have the smaller Mach 2 head in the, behind me there. So, but anyway, I'm loving this. I'm loving the guitars. I'm set on gear. So next year, I'm gonna join Taxi, because now that Blue Jay's got our stuff out, my stuff is pretty much done. I think the singer for All the Rage just needs to give me his vocals. Antonio has had the drums done to me for like almost a year now, but all the guitars are retracked. I think all the bass is retracked. I'm literally just waiting on the vocals. And it's not gonna be called All the Rage. We're gonna call it under my name, chrisCANguitar. It makes sense because I already have a YouTube page and Instagram and blah, blah, blah. I think the record might be called All the Rage. Who knows? But we're never playing live or anything like that because Antonio's in other bands and Mark has a lot going on in his life, and I've got Blue Jay, other Mark and I now, and health, trying not to die of leukemia. Not that I am, but I want to keep going that way. What else is going on? I think that's it. These are usually about maybe 15, 20 minutes. I'm going on 16 minutes right now. Just things are good. Things are a lot better than what they were in the fall. My fall season this year was the worst. This has also had not been my year health-wise. Between the 2 hernias, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, getting cancer, I could be in a much worse state. But I don't feel that I need to be sad and miserable and having everybody say, poor you and whatnot. I was asked at a dinner party a couple weeks ago, for all that stuff, how come you're still smiling? I'm like, because he even said some people who have gone through your shit just don't want to get out of bed. I'm like, I like living life. I think it was CC DeVille who said, see if I can say this right, I think I'm tongue-tied, I do not want to not be a part of tomorrow. Does that make sense? I don't want to miss tomorrow. And I also want to stay healthy and fit because I don't want KJ to be alone. Because this is not a sore topic, but his parents, they're up there. One is 83 and one is going to turn 77 here next week, Monday. And I don't want him to lose both of them and then me. So that's my drive, to stay healthy as much as I can. So anyway, Merry Christmas. I'm filming this on the 14th. This is going to actually be uploaded on the 21st. I like to do all my update stuff on the solstice and equinox. So Merry Christmas, Happy Early New Year. I will be doing my 2025 recap video, which will be released on New Year's Eve. I will be playing a show, so I'm going to probably record that next weekend and just have it scheduled. So be sure to subscribe and hit that bell for the notification when those 2 videos come out. I don't think I'm going to have any other videos aside from that. I did my homework assignment for Bradley Hall Guitar School. He's doing a huge collab with the students, to where I think if he picks certain ones, I don't know how he's going to do it, but I think he's going to feature us on his main channel, which has like 500,000 subs. So I hope he picks mine. If not, that's cool. I'm proud of what I did. You can check that video out. I just uploaded it yesterday. That's it, guys. I'm going to repeat myself. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see you in the recap video for this year. And check out the Blue Jay Santa Baby cover, all that fun stuff. Here's all the stuff to subscribe and check out. So we'll see you in the next video.